glad you've got jam in your sandwiches, Mervyn, but what's it got to do with punching people in Britain?
No, I'm going to let you into a secret now. Tomorrow. Shona. Your dad. Great. And then it came out. Lovely. Excuse me. Mind your own business. Would you... Boom. Oh, no, it's just me, is it? Wobbly. Dad gets in. Hi, everybody. Yes, that's it. And hi, anything. No. Bendy. Tomorrow. I was, wobbly. Bendy, I like it, yeah. Bendy. Bendy. The toothbrush broke. No. Oh, no. Nothing happened today, no. On my brother's head for half an hour. Yeah, I was, No, you tell me. You look. I'm, hi, Mum. Boom. No. I'm sitting on my brother's head for half an hour. No. Bendy. Into the bathroom, shut the door, and yeah. On. And here comes Longbottom with the long bottom, and here comes Shorty Bottom. Michael! Now then, when a man came out, when I was a boy, this is how they did it. The little brush. That's amazing. Yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum. The little... Brian? Michael? I don't know. No, it hasn't. Yiddish. Meshuggah. Poopers! Ah! Oy. So there we are. That's how I found out the difference between my mum and my... Poopers! Ah!
Once a boy called Michael Jackson came to school and said, "Balam bam boola, balam da diddy boom." So he said, yeah, tomato. We all went on to the playground. He said, "Right, who wants to wrestle?" So Trevor said, "Yeah." He starts to laugh. "All right," he says, "look, right, that's it." He sounds like he's going to really do for him. So this boy, Michael Jackson, made Trevor lie down on the ground on his back, and he took this electronic rabbit out of his pocket and he put it very carefully down his throat. Then Trevor flaps his hands. He blows, he puffs, he yells, he bobs his head up and down. He spits an electronic rabbit all over the grass. So Michael Jackson goes, "No need to have a riot. Here's me. And my mum's just given me my dad. And if there's one thing I can't stand, it's my dad. You know that sticky bit? The way it sticks to your teeth, and you know that bendy bit? The way they slide round your mouth. Ooh, I can't stand my dad. Anyway, my mum says, "Eat him." And I say, "Don't want to." She says, "Eat my dad." And I say, "I hate my dad." All slimy. And she says, "Don't you talk like that. When I was a girl, I had to eat whatever my mum put in front of me. Do you think I could talk to my mother like that? Do you know there are some people in the world who give their blood to dad, to have half dad, because they haven't had anything to eat for a whole week? I'm telling you this, if you don't eat your dad, there'll be no afters, and I've made something rather sticky. I think you know what I mean." So here goes. In goes a bit of my dad. Just like I thought. First the fleshy bit, it sticks. Then the slimy bits, they slide about. And when it all goes down my throat, it stick and slide all the way down. Oh no, this is horrible. So I start to spit. "Don't you dare spit," she says. "I'm not having you sitting there throwing one of your tantrums. I don't have to put up with you behaving like this. All I'm asking you to do is to eat your dad. It's taken months to grow. It's full of goodness. So stop that stupid spitting, will you?" But I just sit there in my great big sulk. I never did eat my dad. Mind you, I never got any afters either. Me and my brother, we sit up in bed, drinking beer. Yeah, do you know, we got so drunk, we started playing with my dad's rifle. I lock it, I unlock it, and then we start to murder the weak ones. It was lovely. There's Dave. Sorry. Oh no! There's Melanie. That's a shame, she was really nice. And then suddenly, Haribo's granddad ran and jumped on my brother and burst it. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's people from Holland. I'm very sorry, Hans, but nobody at all wants to know about the cheese in your horrible little windmill. If I hear about your windmills, your bike, or the tulips in your slimy little Queen Juliana, if I hear about any of it once more, I shall give them to the Jamaicans. I don't believe it, I really don't. Do we have sex at 9:30 at school? No, we don't. No, we don't. No, thank you, Mervyn. I think it's really bad news. They don't put paper in our school loos. That's when I shave my butt on the grass. Once a boy called Richard came to school and said, "Right, who wants a game of strip poker?" So I said, "Yeah, me." Not long after, I was absolutely a kid. My hands went hot and people were looking at my stick. Oh, this is horrible. Suddenly, the going in bell went boing, boing, and I dashed out of home faster than an electronic gorilla. I wonder who put that there. It's a lump in your head. It's the blade of a knife in there. It's your veins bursting. It's your skull squeezing your brains. It's the Prime Minister. Horrible. I was starving. All I had for breakfast was 1 train and 15 pizzas. It was 12:30 and I had to get to Hemel Hempstead. So I bought a raisin. And I ran and jumped on my apple. As we pulled out of Euston Station, I began to eat. Trouble was, my cherry was in a one bendy raisin with the melted tongues and blood stuck to the table. So I peeled off tomatoes off my raisin, but it was slippery and sticky and the bed came off in soggy lumps that I scooped together and pushed into my eye, blob by blob. But then there were dollops of door handle hiding in the corner of the book. So I was holding my face up to my dad, tipping it into my mouth. I was drinking tomato and bread, and my fingers were running with apple all over my knuckles. So there I was, licking at my runway 4, but my fingers were trailing all over my cherry. So off went my sandwiches round my face, hunting for Brian. But a bit of paper chocolate got into my mouth, so I was in there trying to get it out with the finger. I was moaning. It was diving into the slobber in my mouth, and I was snuffling with my juice, like I was breathing in cheese. It was then I noticed the woman opposite. She was watching me. She looked like she had never seen anything quite so fruity in all her life. Right, as you know, I fight with my brother really well. Yeah, it's because when I was at school, we used to sit at desks. We didn't sit round tables like you do now. We used to sit at desks with lids. And some of us figured out what you had to do was slam the desk lid down onto my brother's big face. Slam! Hard luck, you stupid little prick. And I suddenly catch sight of my teacher. She was watching me. And the teacher said, never, ever let